In this video, I'm going to be unboxing, setting up and reviewing this KODAK Mini Shot 3 Retro Instant Camera. So what do you get in the box? Well, you get this cool Mini Shot 3 camera. There are no batteries, it is USB chargeable, so you get a USB cable to charge it. You also get a strap that you can attach to the camera so you can put that around your wrist so you don't lose it. And you also get 2 packs of KODAK Instant Print 3x3 cartridges. Each pack has 10 sheets of paper and there's 3 packs in a box. So you get lots of paper for lots of printing of cool images that you're going to be taking with this awesome camera. Charging is really easy. As you can see, you plug it into a USB port and it will charge, and when it's finished charging the light indicator will let you know. On the front you can see a nice little mirror. That's for selfies. How cool is that? That was me. So switching on the camera, we have 2 types of printing, borderless and border printing. You've also got monochrome and normal color. You've got some filters. Now I will get into the app later on because there's a load more filters over there. You've also got a flash, which is on and off and auto. There's also a self timer, which is 5 to 10 seconds. You've got those 2 options, and then there's also a selfie option and then your language option at the end. So very easy to use, very simple, and yeah, let's get into the video and see how this thing works. This camera is Bluetooth, so you can connect it to a Bluetooth enabled device like your phone, and all you need to do is download the KODAK Photo Printer app for Android or for Apple. So what you do is once that's downloaded, you'll see the phone will start connecting to the camera. You just give permissions to allow the camera and the phone to communicate to one another and all of that, and straight away there's a firmware update and you let that run and the camera gets updated with all the latest features. Then once you go into the app, you can see there's a lot of options in this app. There's resizing, there's filters, there's borders, there's collages. There's so many options in this app. It is really cool. So what I'll show you here now is 3 different areas that I was taking photos. So I went outside in the sun, took some pictures of flowers and that. I also went inside and took pictures with the sun behind the object, as you can see at the top there with my little dog, and on the left I took something with some reflective surfaces, and then I printed them. And as you can see, I did that from the phone and I did it from the camera itself, and it's a pretty awesome camera. This thing works amazingly well. It is so clear. The pictures that are printed are crystal clear. This printer is really good, and I can't justify it enough with some of the images. Now, print time takes roughly about a minute to warm up and get those 3 stages of colors, and then the last stage is the lamination. So there's a 4-stage printing process, so that actually works really well, and the pictures are really well protected and will last a very long time. The one thing I did want to mention is you could get 2 versions of this camera. One of them is yellow or one of them is white, so remember that when you want to order one. And if you are enjoying this video, make sure you hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button, and make sure you click that little bell so you get notified of some more awesome reviews that I'm going to be doing in the future. Now, to replace the cartridge, that's really easy. As you can see here, you open the bottom of the camera, you slide out the old cartridge, you put the new cartridge in, and you click it in place, and that's it. Easy peasy. The other thing with these pieces of paper, you can actually tear off the bottom piece if you want to, so you can have a full borderless picture like you can see over there. This is really cool and it works really well, and the quality is absolutely amazing. So I took loads of photos. I've used a few cartridges of that. I let my daughter take some pictures, as you can see there, of our little dog and that. They came out really well. The lamination is really good. So you know, Kodak say that the images will last 100 years. So 100 years from now, this will look like this. Now that's the camera and that's the phone. So the camera, the megapixels on here obviously aren't as good as a phone camera, so the quality of the image will not be as great, but the printing is still good. So don't get me wrong, the printing is really good. It's just the image, you've got to hold the camera quite still, so it's not a point and shoot kind of thing. You know, it's not for professional photographers, it's not that type of camera. But if you print from your phone, the quality it's so crisp and the colors are so rich, you can see the difference. So it's just the camera that's sort of a small letdown on this, but I can't knock it for that. It's still really good. If you didn't have a phone, you wouldn't know the difference. That's still a really good image. People take pictures on their phones, select which one you want, and then you can go and print it, and it will come out looking amazing with a border or with no border. So that's what the camera can do, and you can do that via the app as well. Thing is, if you do take a picture on this, say the cartridge runs out of the paper, then there'll be an error. It will come up in the app and it will tell you to obviously switch out the cartridge. If the camera goes off or anything like that, when you do switch it on and off, that image that you took last will not be saved on here. So that's the only thing. There's no sort of memory storage, so you need to take the picture again. But again, if you're using your phone, you know, you've got loads of images you can pick. You can print whichever one you want, and that makes a really good combo. This little printer with the phone, awesome quality, really good. I'm really chuffed with that. I really like that about this. I like that there's no batteries that you have to replace all the time. Obviously, the more you print, the more battery power it uses. Print speed doesn't take that long, probably around a minute or so to print. It warms up and it prints, and it does 4 layers. And what's cool is you'll see in the video, you'll see that as it prints, it shows the different colors that it's doing. So magenta, cyan. And as it does that, the app actually replicates what it's doing. And then at the end, it does the lamination as well, just to seal it off, so there's no smudging or anything like that. So that's really cool. So the app mimics what the camera's actually doing. So that's quite cool. I thought that was quite a nice feature in the app. The one thing I did pick up in the app was when you take a picture and you choose it from the gallery to print, you can print it and it works fine. And then if you leave the app open, you take another picture and then you come back to the phone and you choose that new image, the print button seems to be grayed out. Now I don't know if that's just a little update they need to do in the app, but it doesn't print, so you have to close the app down, you know, from the phone, and then enter the app again, choose the picture, and then you can print.
Great success.
Now I did take some notes down with regards to pricing, because I wanted to have a look at this. I want to get this right now. When I was looking at these to get some more of them, because this is a pack of 30. If you buy a pack of 60, because you can get 2, that's around £24.99. So that's UK pounds, British pounds. So at roughly 42p a print, which isn't bad. And then what I did was I looked at the Fujifilm Instax printer, because they've camera, because they've also got these kind of things as well. And they've got a 50 pack for £34.99. So that's 70p. That's like 66% more expensive than these ones. If you want something fun and easy to use, enjoyable, with great quality, this is the camera to get, guys. I really enjoyed this.